All right. Oh, I didn't bring my other little deck. I like that little baby deck. Hold on. I'm missing something. Did not bring out. Hold on, give me just a moment. Okay, I like this little baby deck. I just bought this little baby deck. It's Gilded Tarot Royale. I like that one. Like I need another tarot deck, right? And then I got this vice versa one as well. I see some really awesome tarot cards online, and the readers never let you know where they got them. And I'm trying to snap them and search for them online and can't find them and whatever. Yeah, selfish. Being selfish. Being selfish. Nine of Cups reverse. Being selfish. All right. RJ, I saw you. Well, I'll review yesterday's live, and I saw you there. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a little bit. And who else did I see on yesterday's live? Miss Wright. I saw Miss Wright there. I didn't really see it till I didn't see some of the other, the Angel, the other lady. She's kind of new here. Angel Spirit Love. I saw her. Yeah, I'm doing okay, you know. I can't complain. Don't do you no good anyway. Don't do you no good anywho. All right, let's do some collectives, and then I will take your personal questions. All right. Hold on, Spare. Wait a minute now. We're going a little too fast. At least shuffle a little bit. Okay, they're ready. I'm not gonna. No, yeah, it's time to work. Eight of Pentacles. To hell with all that. It's time to go to work now. It's time to put the work in. Speaking of, let me see something here. Please call me if you need me. I'll stop in after a while. Do you want anything from the store? Let me know. All right. Sorry about that. I wanted talking all this work and what people getting away with. I had to hurry up and do a quick check-in there. I get a little nervous too sometimes. Okay, let's go. What are we doing here with this work? Okay, this is about work. This is about work. So the leading card, kind of dictates where this direction is going, and the first card out the deck is work. So in the recent past, what I'm seeing is a lot of hard work's been put into something, and the harder you work, it's just never enough. I'm seeing significant financial debts, and I see you reviewing these debts. Like, look at all the stuff that you have, and you seem to have accumulated a good bit of stuff here. Cars, car notes, Amazon purchases and such. And it looks like you're doing this as a place, it looks like you're doing for others to help others. Whether it be your kids, your family, whoever. Anyway, the current energy, this is challenging, trying to understand someone's perspective. I don't like their intentions. I don't. This looks like some type of workplace environment. This is the job. This is how we work. And there's debts here. This is the way we've always done it. And I see you coming through with good intentions, taking initiative. Someone's trying to understand your perspective. What's the strategy here? At the same time, this person, they're trying to get away with something. It's like somebody's snooping around. They want to know what you know, right? So they're in some way, they want to know what you know. So they're asking you questions, and they're doing it very sincere, but matter of fact. So this is somebody that is empathizing with you, sympathizing with you, but cutting straight to the chase, very direct communication, very professional communication, but empathizing with you. And this person is being a go-getter, whatever you want them to do. Now, why would someone behave that way? Obviously, they want something from you. I mean, it's not obvious. Maybe you just think this person's being friendly because they're trying to learn from you. What's the strategy? And they're coming through very vulnerable, apologetic even, but matter of fact. And now they're ready to do whatever you want them to do. Definitely a strategy because they're looking at all the resources for the options on how to win. It's friends close, enemies closer. Lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. Lean on me. Somebody's leaning on you. A strategy to win for sure. But just be careful with this person. Because in the future, I'm seeing a change here. I'm seeing a change, and there's two guys here. There's quite a few people here, but something changes. It's somebody that wants everything for themselves. This person's very financially codependent. For one, they want a raise. They absolutely want a raise, but they want a title change as well. This is somebody that's after a title change. This is somebody that's after a title change. This is for somebody that is working. You are working right now at a physical place of employment. Somebody here is fishing for knowledge. They want to know what you know. That way they know how to strategize around you in a means to avoid, right? They're trying to avoid getting caught. This person's coming across as easygoing. They're down with whatever. You two are a team, friend. Be careful. The challenge of this win. At the end of the day, in the future, I have self-preservation in the future. So where's all the lean on me? Because in the future, there's two people here. And all that love changes when it comes to money. This person's fishing they want something from you. You give them a raise, it's never enough. Yeah, hidden motives. Yeah, this person's a liar. Very dishonest. The moon with the Five of Swords, shady behavior. And they're pushing forward with this. I see something backfiring and a lot of judgment and heavy confusion. And I see you being patient. There's a need to be patient before you give a reaction. Because whatever this person's doing, they're going to get hurt. This person's claiming they're isolated, they're by themselves. They're trying to put out some type of fire. And I don't mean literal fire, but they're trying, it's like this person's doing everything. Somebody here's claiming they're doing everything. Yeah, this is all about money. The challenge of winning this Ten of Pentacles challenge. This is all about money. Yep. I feel like somebody just has to get you out of the way, or that's how they feel. Get you out of the way. But they need you. They need you as a stepping stone. It's like the student surpassing the teacher. It's like a black widow. It's like the student surpasses the teacher and then just consumes the teacher, right? Then just eats the teacher alive. It's weird. It's like, well, now it's almost like they're going to see you like competition at some point. At some point. It's just weird. I don't trust this person's doing sneaky, underhanded behaviors to get ahead. There's a cheat sheet. Whatever that means, a cheat sheet. It's odd because I don't see shortcuts, but there's some type of cheat code. I don't see shortcuts. I'm seeing some type of cheat sheet short code. I don't know if they're trying to short something out. Anyway, next collective. Yeah. Okay, it's the same story. We're on the same story. It's a lot of fire. This was the same thing I saw yesterday, just a lot of fire, and this could be dealing with a fire sign. Oh, Lord. I've got a younger energy in the recent past, and this person is hell-bent on moving things forward. It's like they want the fast car. They want to, this person is very focused, but they're tunnel vision. The issue with them is that they don't have their hoop in a group. Their energy's so sporadic, they're everywhere. They're just everywhere. So they're spreading themselves too thin, and they're reacting to everything all at once. Instead of having a focus and doing something right, they're doing a little bit here and a little bit there. They're just everywhere. It's a younger person's energy. So there's a fresh start here. And this person, they're waiting on some type of argument to pop off so they can step into it. They're waiting on something to pop off so that they can take initiative, take some type of lead. It's a matter of time. This person knows it's been brewing. There's something here about timing, and this person's waiting. They're waiting for an opportunity. And it's like this is when they're going to get their opportunity to really shine, to really prevail. But they're doing it through a failure, a 57 fail. They're waiting for some type of, this gives me the vibe of somebody who creates a problem so that they can step in, and be problem solver. And this will just showcase some type of skill, some type of ability, and get them a level up. But if you're creating the problems intentionally just so you can shine and display your skill set, that you know how to fix something, wow, okay. I mean, I've seen it before, but in the future, I see this person getting some type of disbursement. They may be getting sent home. And that's what they wanted. Because there's some type of gift here of home, being put off work. That was the plan, that was the goal. That was the plan, that was the goal. And you're going to realize that you've been manipulated. You've been manipulated. Whoever that's for. If you got somebody playing in your energy, it's a younger person. It's distraction. This person's trying to control the framework by having you look all these different places. And they're trying to test your knowledge to see what you know, so they know what they can get away with. In the meantime, it's like setting up booby traps. Oh my Lord. This is some type of Machiavellism. This is exactly, what is that called? 50 laws of power, 60 laws of power, 48 laws of power, 48 laws of power. That's what they're doing. 48 laws of power. This person's taking notes, some type of Machiavellism they're doing. Yeah, they want to go home. Here's these two idiots. I got two idiots in the recent past. Distraction. Spirit's talking about this distraction. I got a spirit guide here. Talking about the distraction. This person, their focus, their priorities are all over the place. They don't know if they're coming or going. It's like a busy bee. You know how you watch a bee pollinate? They stay there for a second, they go to the next one. It's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah, in the recent past, this person takes a break. And then they jump up. Them and this little friend come up with this bright idea. It's a younger person. These are two younger people. And this is the challenge of making themselves happy. The current energy is this great big opportunity for money here. But for whatever reason, they're seeing you as an interference. And they're trying to learn what you know, what resources are available. I also feel like this person could be taking stuff from work, because there's a big item here. There's a big item here. And I'm looking at it. I'm looking around at all these resources. What's valuable? Because things are walking out the door. And somebody here is hunting for it. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. This person's very focused, but they're coming through like a friend. They're coming through like a friend. Yeah, listen, this contract in the future, whatever this is a strategy. It's some type of form of Machiavellianism, and you're going to see two there. I see the two people in the recent past. It's the same two dudes. There's two of these gentlemen trying to pull this off, and this is some strategy for the two of them. You'll see the truth in the future, but for whatever reason, they see you as an interference. And I see them coming up with this bright idea, and I see stuff walking right out the door. This is tools, items walking right out the door. And I see someone very, very busy. This is going on right behind your back. Two people right out the door. And they're claiming it's easy. I feel like they're doing this they're keeping you distracted somehow. They're keeping you distracted somehow, and they're taking stuff right out the door. Path to easy street. Path to easy street. It's a lot of stealing. A lot of stealing. There's two people here that are... Here's the issue is, you like these guys. There's two guys here. You like them. And this contract, whatever it is, I don't know if it's allowing this or what. Because in the future, I'm seeing something here about an allowance. This person's getting away with it. They've been getting away with it. There's two gentlemen here that's been getting away with this. The truth's going to come out in the future, that's for sure. Whatever they're getting away with, they get away with it for a bit. This could also be two gay guys. Yeah. This is... Okay. And not that I care. I don't care what you're into, but definitely could be two gay guys. Anyway, I'm sorry. That collective was all over the place. And I call it a collective. It's usually just a message for one or two people who need to hear it. It's obviously not everybody's story. If they're not gay, these people would be closely related. It's all about winning. Everybody loves this person, the alliances that we build. It's some form of Machiavellianism. I'm not a fan of, this person's really investigating you. Inquisitive. This person's quite inquisitive. Yeah, sneaky. This person's asking so many questions so they can they want to know what you know so they know how to get around you, so they know what they can get away with. And they're specifically asking you questions. But they're coming across childlike, innocent. Mirroring. I'm trying to tell you. I tell you, this person's plan is to line their own pockets. It's just the challenge of being sneaky. Somebody here is really watching. They're watching all your money, your investments. They're watching their surroundings. I think if I was you, I would watch. You've got a lot of sneaky people here looking at what's available. It's harvest time. Let me take y'all's questions. I tell you, sneaky. Keep an eye on this person. They're up to no good. You got somebody in your energy just up to no good. Miss Trina. You've been doing okay. Okay. Honey, TANJROX22. Tron 22, Trondrox. Should my father step into trading and stock marketing with the uncle? Will the decision be profitable? Should your dad step into trading and stock marketing with the uncle? His brother, right? So your father and his brother. The father and the brother. So should the two brothers get together, combine forces for this trading and stock marketing? You know, I don't know if that whole collective was for you, but I just feel if somebody here's up to no good. Yeah, I've got one gentleman here that has a huge ego. I don't know if that's your dad or the brother. Big ego. What else you want to say about this guy? Okay, I've got the two guys here. You got a King of Wands reverse with a a King of Swords upright. I see the two gentlemen. And I see the contract. So one's got the brains and one's got the brawn. So one of these, out of these two gentlemen, your dad and the uncle, which is I'm going to assume his brother, out of these two gentlemen, one has brains, King of Swords. The other one has brawn, King of Wands reverse. Real stud. Big ego. He's got a huge ego. And these two, they make a formidable opponent. Brains and brawn. It's a good duo. I mean, King of Wands reverse, he's got a lot of ego, a lot of arrogance. But these two trying to get on the same page about how to spend even a little bit of money is difficult in the recent past. Trying to get these two guys on the same page. One of the gentlemen is quite thrifty. And he's book smart. And he knows how to invest money. The other one does so out of ego. So the current energy, I'm seeing a fresh start. And I'm seeing the more ego-driven person get all excited about this opportunity. And they're trying to come together to see what is the truth regarding this contract, current energy. In the future, here's what I'm saying. The prediction is juggling money, fluctuations going up and down, and both gentlemen being on pins and needles waiting on a change, or they think they're going to crap out because it starts to fluctuate to the point where it's over. They crap out. And the lower it goes, how low can you go? They start becoming extremely worried. I mean, you don't have to be a mathematician to see this. Anybody can understand good numbers from bad numbers. This person's going to feel like they've been taken advantage of. They're going to feel like they've been charmed. Because there's a lot of confusion here, even for this professional who's coming across quite smart, quite intelligent. There's something here that when it's over, at least they got the experience out of it. There's something here about being charmed right in the future. You're going to see that you were charmed, or this father energy is going to see that he was charmed. There's someone here claiming to know and be a professional, but they're not. And I could definitely be talking about one individual. This person comes through extremely confident, a lot of ego. And they're claiming to be some type of professional when it comes to investing just a little bit of money. And they get you all excited. And they're showing you about this contract. But in the future, I just see juggling money. I see things fluctuating, not in a good way. And I'm seeing it change. And oh my God, is it over? And I'm seeing restless nights. And you're going to understand that you were charmed. There is a gentleman in this situation that was just charmed. This person really didn't know what they were doing. Whatever this answer is, it's an answered prayer. I don't know how much money someone was considering to invest, but if you're asking me if you should, no. The answer is just no. Because the future doesn't look good. I see that you're very exciting. Ace of Swords, tell me what you see. Should I do this contract in the future? Juggling money, endings, restless nights, staying up all night. You're going to see very clearly that you were charmed. You're exhausted. There's no healing this. There's no healing it. That in itself is an answered prayer. Yeah, why does this person, so this person's being asked to get into their savings. Just give me some of your savings. Just a little bit. Again, you've got this hangman clarifying another hangman. And this person has a way of getting the other person all excited. Listen, I'm telling you the truth. Here, you can look at the paperwork yourself. Here, look, take a look, hang out with it. Here, that's your copy. You keep it. Okay. There's something here about being on the hook. Being on the hook. The devil's in the details. The devil's, you're getting the devil clear. In the future, listen, this is spiritual warfare to a degree. You got the star and the devil clear. The devil is in the details. This person doesn't really know what they're talking. I mean, I'm not going to say they don't know what they're talking about, but in the future, when it comes to predicting the future, here's what I can tell you. I see fluctuations. I see someone crapping out, losing their money. I'm seeing this person say, oh my God, I didn't know. I didn't know. They're going to feel played. They're going to feel misled. They're going to feel exhausted, taken advantage of. This is abuse. It's abuse. It's some form of spiritual warfare. The star and the devil. Just a devil's trick. Get you excited. See here, look, it's all right there. There's nothing to hide. See? There's nothing to hide, see? Well, all I'm seeing in the future is juggling money, endings, and restless nights. The devil is in the details. Whatever I just told you is an answered prayer. Thank you. Rajari, current feelings for Miri after watching my WhatsApp status yesterday. No contact. Okay. Sagar, or Sagar, S-A-G-A-R. S-A-G-A-R. Hey, Miss Wright, how you doing? Angel Spirit Love, how you doing? Glad to see y'all here. Audrey. Are you still here? S-A-G-A-R. Rajari, current feelings for Mir after watching my WhatsApp status yesterday. What's the current feelings after watching the WhatsApp status yesterday? Are you a female or a male? Rajari, are you a female or a male? I'm about to skip you. Female? I'm pulling on a female. Right off the bat, female. got options. Yeah, somebody here does got options. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Now. Woo. Oh, Lord. Okay. I kind of hope you're not here anymore. Because this is... Listen, this female got options. Uh-huh. She's got options. So in the recent past, she's looking for commitment and she's entertaining her options. And she definitely fine. And in the recent past, she could have wanted a fresh start. You saw some type of fresh start with her. But then she gets confused and she's also seeing other people. Listen, I'm telling you right now, this is a very challenging commitment because the female looks like she's after one thing. She wants who's going to be the best provider. The challenge of this commitment is, what are you giving to her? Because this is somebody willing to say and do anything to get a little bit of money. Not much money either. Like, you could feed a child in Africa for just 4 cents a day. There's something here about this person waits around, and there's someone in this energy is just waiting around and feeling rejected for love. Is this some type of online scam or something? I see a female here. She came through. She's all done up. She's got her hair and her makeup laid. Brand new outfit on. And she's very excited and upbeat. Yes, she wants a commitment, but she's willing to say and do anything for just a little bit of money. She's like, yeah, I can commit to that. I can come see you if you can pay for my cab fare. Well, I'd love to see you, but you see, I got to work tonight. You know, if you could cover my shift at work. And I just see you waiting around and feeling stood up, feeling rejected for this new love offer. Yeah. I don't, looks like an online scammer to me. Be a very challenging commitment because whatever you give this girl is not going to be good enough. I see you, she's just waiting around and I see you being disappointed. You were hoping that she would love it. She don't like it. It's never good enough because she's got too many other options. Something like that. I see you feeling rejected in the future. I see you feeling extremely rejected. This person's lying about what they're really after. The challenge is you think this person's after commitment. She's after money. A little bit of money too. She's not even asking for much. $10 be like 10 American dollars. $10 make you holla. Something like that. Tundrux. I read for you, right? About your dad? Yeah. Tundrux? Yeah. I read for you. Almost booting people. King James, how are you? You look too young to be here. You need to be 21 to be in here. I've been okay. All right, Miss Trainer. Does Robbie have any intention or desire to pursue anything with me beyond being friendly? Hell, he could be seeing someone and I'm not aware, or he's just not interested anymore other than flirting. Okay. Does Robbie have any intention or desire to pursue anything with me beyond being friendly? Miss Trina want to know. Miss Trina want to know. He's sending her flirty vibes, but then he's not acting on it. Like, what's up? To the point she's confused. it going. How do you know Robbie? Is this how do you know him? Work? Trina, how do you know Robbie? Work? Recovery meetings. All right. Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to put your business out there, but you know, so in the recent past, what I'm seeing, because it's not such a cut and dry message. The recent past, what I'm seeing is this person giving some type of small effort, right? Maybe even a small donation of $5, $10, whatever you consider to be a small amount of money. And they're doing this in hopes for a breakthrough. And that's the truth. It's like somebody who would help a homeless person and then video it. See, I do this on the weekends. It helps. Yeah, I give to others, you know, but they want people to see it. They want people to see what I'm doing. This is what I do on the weekends. This is how I show. This is how I show up for people. I give back. Right, I give back. Because they're doing something, they're giving something in hopes for a breakthrough, and they keep pushing, but they want everybody to see it. It's a display. And whatever this is in the recent past, don't get me wrong, it's hard. It's been a battle. That's the truth. Everybody can see it. But your current energy, listen, when I'm looking at the current energy, this person's up to something no good because your intuition is here. What is this person up to? This person's trying to get away with something. Seven of Swords challenge. They're trying to get away with something. Your intuition has picked up on it. What's up with you? Judgment. I'm trying to assess what I'm seeing here with my own two eyes. And it looks shady because of the flirting. This Knight of Cups challenge. Are you playing games? Are you flirting with me? Or because my intuition's picking up that you're being shady, and I'm trying to discern what it is. Are you flirting with me? Your intuition's picked up on shady behavior for a reason. This person's trying to get away with something. Your intuition's here. Judgment challenge, Knight of Cups challenge. They're flirting with you, or there's a reason why your intuition and the radar is going off. There's a reason. But it's in a challenged position along with this Judgment and this Knight of Cups. You're not really for sure what to make of it. Are they flirting with you? That's the challenge. I mean, but when you see it, when you put cards on the table, doesn't it look like what it looks like? When you really put the cards on the table, ain't that what it really looks like? Somebody trying to get away with something, be sneaky. Ain't that what it really looks like in a challenged position? This person's trying to what am I trying to, they're trying to see if you, it's like catch me if you can. I'm the gingerbread man. This person's coming, they're giving player energy. They're trying to assess your judgment. Do you see them getting away with something? Because in the future, I'm seeing this commitment, and this person's been committed there for a while. Some type of past commitment. The past, because the past is still a part of the future. The past is still a part of the future. There's something here about a commitment, this person being invested there. Bills and such. Moving things right along. The past is still very present in the future. And still doing fabulous. There's a betrayal here, though. Big betrayal, big grudge. This person's just not happy. They're just not happy. One person feels isolated and rejected, waiting on their ships to come in. I would just be careful. I'd use caution with this person. The truth is, this person's up to no good. That's the truth. That's the truth. They're up to no good. I see rejection in the future. I see rejection. They're not interested. But they're doing something to kind of keep you there, like baiting a carrot on a stick. Baiting a carrot on a stick. This is somebody that would sell a pipe dream. Like if you did get involved with them, they'd sell you a pipe dream. Oh, we could go here. They've done this in the past. They've done it in the past. To others. They've done it in the past. This person's still obligated to their past as well. That could be karmic debts. Give me something else there. What are they waiting on? There's this big feeling of rejection in the future. And waiting around on this person. Waiting around on them. Yeah, you got the Chariot clarifying another Chariot. This is somebody, it's like, yeah, we could be a couple and we could do this, we can do that. But why does it always feel so far off? Oh, that would be a great opportunity, to the point where you're going to see this is just a big betrayal. Person's not interested. This is the type of person that would stand you up. High Priestess, trust your judgment. You're not wrong. Trust your intuition. I feel like this person is also the type of person that is looking for an opportunity. They came through as they're doing something, they're giving something. Like if this is somebody that's donating, they're doing it as a transaction. They're doing it as they want something in return. It's like, it's almost like back in the old days with the Bible, they would do sacrificial, like I'm going to sacrifice an animal because I need this answered prayer. It's very transactional. And that's what this is. That's what this is. I think this person still holds a grudge from the past. I think somebody from their past moved on at some point. There's just a huge grudge here. There's a huge grudge. It looks like somebody from their past may have moved on and did a lot better with their life. Now this person, it's like they're trying, it's giving me a gold digger vibe, that they're trying to ride somebody's coattails. And then they're on the next best thing smoking. Yeah. Six of Pentacles reverse. There's something about the way they give. They give very transactionally. They want something in return. Well, I took you out for coffee. You know, what do they get in return here? Six of Pentacles reverse. It's just not equally yoked. It's always lopsided. It's very transactional. They expect something in return. It's a very transactional person. It's like, you don't get it. I'm out here feeding the homeless because I need the views. I need people to see me that I do this. I help people because I get something in return when people see me as a helper. Hello? What do they call that? Not entrepreneurism. It's, I don't know. There's a word for it. People that go out and just help other people. But they're not doing it just to be helpful and kind. They're doing it because they need the views. They're doing it because they need the publicity. They're doing it because they're hoping to attract people of influence that will support their cause, because they then reap the benefits of that. They're not their heart's not in it anywhere. I don't see their heart in it. This person still carries a lot of karmic debt. They still carry a lot of grudges over the past. Even in the future, they're still talking about the past in the good old days. It's like, give it a rest already. Move on. Your intuition's picking up that this person's giving you shady player vibes, because they are. They're up to no good. They're up to no good. It looks a lot different when you see it with when the cards are on the table, huh? Twin soul. Why is Viova? I don't know. Why is V so interested and invested in my private life? What can I do to get her to leave me alone? Twin soul. Why is V so interested and invested in my private life? What's going on? Twin soul got this question. There's this chick. I'm going to assume that's a chick. V. So interested. Yeah, you did say her. Why is V so interested in the private life? So invested. And what can this person do to be left alone? She wants this V person. She wants this V person out of her life. Yeah, heavily invested there, huh? Heavily invested. Woo! Lord. The devil, yeah, spiritual warfare. Ooh. You've got the devil and the details. You got devil and temperance. Yo, this is giving me, there's an old movie about these two roommates. Are you a female or a male? Boy, why don't you go over there on your bed and lay down? She's a woman. Okay, are you also a woman? Twin soul? I can't tell with a name like Twin soul. I was just curious. Because you're just trying to see the same old questions. Yeah. So anyway, it gives me that vibe about the two roommates, and the one roommate gets really crazy. You're right. Okay. So I was picking up, I didn't know if you were a man or a woman, but you said, yeah, you female. It's giving me this, there's this movie, and I don't know, but there was these two roommates that lived together, and they're both chicks, and I think that they were like in college or something, where you room with a stranger, and then they become best friends. But the one girl becomes obsessed, right? The devil. The one girl becomes obsessed with the other girl. So much, if she could wear her skin, she would. You get what I'm saying? It's like she wants to be her. She starts acting like her, marrying her, clothes and such, dating the boyfriends, the exes, and yeah. Anyways, let's go. Precious, yeah. Wow. Wow. Lord. Yeah. Yeah, three's a crowd. This person wants to be your best friend. This person wants to be your best friend. They feel like they've known you forever. Okay. Okay. So here's the deal. This person, man, they're coming through karmic, and it's funny that it's not funny, it's ironic that your name is Twin Soul, because the Lover's card, the highest resonating energy off the break of this reading, there's mirroring energy going on here. This person feels very rooted in your life. And wherever you're going, they want to know all about your past. They want to know about your past relationships, everything, where are you from? Where's your family from? What kind of car you like? Where are you thinking of going? Did you ever go there before? I've been there before. They want to know about all the places you visited. This person is calling you the Queen of Cups. They think you're very sweet, very nice. And so in the recent past, there's something here about an invitation with this person, and this person's waiting around. But there's something that was said in passing where you may have said, oh yeah, I've been there a time or two. Because in the past, we are reminiscing about the past when speaking with this person. So then there's something here about an interference. This person, there's some type of invitation for you guys to do something. Maybe it's a movie, whatever it was. It looks like that got canceled, and this person was waiting around on it, and they just heartbroken over it. Just heartbroken over it. This person's toxic trait is you. It's very obsessive energy. They want to hang around you too much. They're waiting around to see what you're going to do. What are you going to do? What action are you next going to do? Are you going to go see your family? Are you interested in this guy or that guy? They can't get enough. They can't get enough of your energy. You've got Devil and Temperance with the Nine of Pentacles. They can't get enough of your energy. They want to know what your next move is. And I mean that figuratively and literally. This person wants to know what your next move is. Are you getting in a relationship? What are you doing with your family? What guy are you interested in? And if you was to start dating, this person feels like it, like if you was to get involved with a man, this person feels like the man would be an interference. This person sees you as family. Like, that's my best friend. She can't be having, right. In the future, wherever this is headed, I see there's a very friendly conversation in the future. At some point, though, we hit a tipping point. Because this person is waiting around to be invited. Maybe it's to go to your family's house, something like that, some type of event. And this person feels like they got to fight for a place in your life. But in the future, I'm seeing an argument at a public event. There's an argument between the two of you at a public event. In the future. This person, they're competitive. They see you as some type of winner, and they're very competitive. And the same token, it's like this person would fight for you, but they're also fighting for a spot in your life. They don't plan on going nowhere either. They think this is just the natural ups and downs of being in a friendship. They don't plan on going nowhere either. It's like, no, you're my best friend. I've already picked you. I've chosen you. We just, friends argue. There's something about when this person does communicate, there's always a competitive angle to it. Like, it's the one-up person. Like, if you have a story, they had a similar situation, but theirs was 10 times worse. 11 times worse. It's like you, me, and Dupree up here. Yeah, there's something. Because in the future, I see y'all getting together, some type of public event, and there's an argument, a dispute between the two of you. You're going to see the competitive side of this person. They've always been like this. So in the recent past, what happened? Did you stand this person up, or you canceled? Something interfered? or you just blew them off. They're not for sure, but this person was really upset because there's some type of public, it's like they were confused, and then they get really upset because you went somewhere without them. The challenge of waiting, they're waiting around on this offer to go someplace or an invitation, and then there's some type of interception here. Something interfered. And this person's confused. I'm confused. I didn't hear from them. This person gets really depressed because they want to be in the cool kids club. They feel like you're some type of trophy, some type of winner. They want to be in the cool kids club. I'm confused. I don't know why this person they didn't call. I don't know why. I haven't heard from them. I'm confused. I don't know why they're treating me like this. And there's depression here. Did I say something to offend them? Did I say something to offend them? Did they lie to me? Were they lying? I see they're out having a good time. This person wants to know everything about who you're dating. Good-looking guy that's really intelligent. They're asking a lot of questions about him. Very interested. Yeah. You got temperance, you got Capricorn and double temperance here, which is Sag. Double Sag energy up in here. This person, in the future, there's some type of argument. It could happen in a public place. This person's like, oh no, I go here all the time. But this person has no intention of leaving. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They have no intention of leaving. And whenever you two get in an argument, they just feel like, oh, that's just how we are. Like there's a we to the connection. This person considers you a best friend. I don't know if you're aware. Like you could be on their emergency contact list. They're obsessed with they're obsessed with it. You. This person's viewing you like family. Admiring you. If there's any type of love going on in your life, they want to learn all about it. Who is this guy? Again with the interference. Yeah, three's a crowd. I'm telling you, 3 of Cups, the devil. Ooh. Right. Again, you've got the devil in the details. In the recent past, if this person learned that you were interested in some guy or you do have a boyfriend or something like that, they consider this a third-party interference. 3's a crowd. Yeah. They're heartbroken. They're looking at some man as an interference to their relationship. Especially if you had planned to reconcile with some gentleman. Oh, I know they're going to heal it. They're going to end up together. This person feels like this gentleman's an interference. And if you... Yeah, there's a lot of spiritual warfare to this. You got the devil, the Hierophant, the temperance, a lot of majors. There's too many majors in this. Too many. Because in the future, I'm seeing something about some dude. Very, I guess you could say alpha, but not really. Very egotistical, very selfish, good looking, and charming, but narcissist, very shallow, extremely shallow. Someone who thinks he's the life of the party. He gives main character energy. This is not what you asked for. There is something here about, in the recent past, if you had a connection, you were interested in some guy, this person is admiring that connection. This person is obsessing over all 3 of you hanging out. spending time together with this commitment. This could also be the type of person that wants to interfere. I do see her interfering for sure, but the interference is, he's all wrong for you. He's egotistical. He's shallow. This isn't an answered prayer. This is not what I asked for. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Yeah. Now, I don't know why. I don't know why she's doing it, other than she's doing it. Let me see. Spirit, you got any advice for this barrel? Yeah, I see you're far from lonely. You're it looks like 9 of Cups single, but you good. I mean, 9 of Cups is a great feeling. It's a single person that is good, emotionally fulfilled. All right. I mean, this is going to seem like very generic advice, but listen, you're good, but you have to take control of this situation. You have to. You have to. Because in the future, this person's mirroring you. They're going to continue to do it. They're very attached to what you're doing. Your love life, your legacy. I mean, in my opinion, this person is just in a trance over you. You're just a dream come true. Everything about you, they're mirroring you. And there is something here about waiting. It's like this person just wants you to see, like, can't you see? Anyway, they're very interested in what you're doing, your love life, your connections, what you're building. This person just knows that you're going to be extremely successful. Maybe it's your last name. Maybe you already come from a good lineage, right? Like you're a Roosevelt or something. This person wants to be a part of it. So wherever you're going, they want to go. They've already recognized you as you are the cool kids club. You're the winner. You're a prize to be sought after. They want to be, it's like you're Kim Kardashian and they want to be a Kardashian's friend. Hello? I want to be, even if they have to date your brother to get in. It's like they want to be in your family lineage almost. I've seen people do that. I know a girl that's done that. I felt bad for her because she didn't have anybody, as far as family or what. But it's like, man, she was doing anything to be a part of the family. She finally won somewhat of a little spot. Some people fight to get out of it. Some people fight to get in. It's weird. You think you're next in line? I'll be the judge of that. Hold on, no. Let me just go back up. When I have to scroll down, I lose my place. Thank you for the likes and the loves. Okay. Manipura chakra. I'm supposed to be getting an unexpected call from a lover. I have no idea what it's about. Would it be about, or if I should even trust them anymore? Okay. So you're supposed to be getting an unexpected call from the past, I would imagine. From a lover. Is this a past lover? And I have no idea what it's going to be about. Or if I should even entertain it. You're welcome. Twin souls are welcome. Okay. Man of pure chakra. So you're a gentleman, I'm assuming? Long distance relationship. She went cold and Miss Flaky. Okay. We took some space. So space is just a placeholder. Like, I'm going to keep my foot in the door with you because I'm not quite done, but I want to go out and see what else is out there. Because after all, this is a long distance relationship. So people, you know, they get flaky like that because something else is called their attention. Hello. But in case that doesn't work out, I'm going to put you as a bench warmer. Or that, and they're a coward. They don't know how to end it. They don't want to hurt your feelings. They don't want to be the bad guy and say, I met somebody else. It's a coward. They don't know how to break up with someone. I just think we need some space. I mean, if it's over, it's over. And keep the door closed. Enjoy your new life. All right. Man of pure chakra, long distance. What's coming up with this phone call? What's this person want? Okay. What's going on? Okay. Yeah, she lied. There's lies. Lies, baby. There's lies, baby. All right, well, what's this about? What's this Three of Swords reverse about? Give me one more here. Okay. So in the recent past, when it comes to this phone call, and someone missed the phone call. So it's like, well, I reached out to you, and they're lying about why they missed the phone call. The reason is one person's giving and the other person's not being prioritized. They're not being prioritized because they're lying to you about what they're doing. It's like, oh, sorry, I missed your call. I was doing X, Y, Z, meaning they didn't have time to prioritize you, and they're lying about what they were doing. The reason they didn't prioritize you, whatever that was a big fat lie. So, hey, I reached out, I gave you, time, money, energy, effort, or resources. I gave you something, not a lot, right? Like a call. But Two of Pentacles reverse, you weren't prioritized. And then they lied about why you weren't prioritized. Okay. So this energy and this current energy is they're trying to understand your perspective. Don't you see they're an answered prayer? Hello. And they're carrying this big grudge with you. Don't you see I'm wife material? Don't you see how long we've been, that I am your twin flame? Don't you see that we have a connection? How much longer? There's something here about distance, but this has been the way it is. There's something here about just hanging around and hoping for an answered prayer. But the more we hang around there's just resentment building and grudges building. And speaking of hanging around, what is she doing? Because I'm seeing a connection here that's been going on for a while. Whatever this connection is, it's been going on for a while. And there's many betrayals. The current energy is nothing but grudges and betrayals. In the future, I'm seeing a very successful relationship, and one person's just not over it. One of you moves on in the future. One of you moves on with a partner. Successful relationship. While the other one does not heal from it at all. They feel betrayed. They feel lied to. They feel betrayed. It takes them forever to get over this. It builds a lot of trust issues. They feel like they can't trust what anybody says at face value anymore. All off of this incident that's taking place right now, current energy. Because in the future, I'm seeing someone come through talking about they single, they good, they just been working, hanging out with the family. But I don't feel that way at all. This person's not over it. There's some type of third-party interference that they're hiding. And you can tell by the way they talk on the phone. The challenge of their communication. I've just been really busy. Something here about family. If there was a third party, maybe the third party is just not around at the time, or they've been dropped by a third party. But there's just a lot of illusion here. A lot of illusion. Their communication is off. You can't trust them. There's a lot of trust issues. You've got Moon with the challenge of communication. The Moon is dark. It's dark. You can't trust everything you see. It's shadows. Is that a tree or is that a person? I don't know. When this person talks, it gives me a pathological liar. You got a lot of pathological liar talk in this. Five of Swords is a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. And in the future, more lying. Lying, 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 lying. There's a choice between two. It's like, well, how long's that been going on? Yeah. There's just a bunch of lies. So I just feel like somebody's been out here dating while in a commitment. I mean, if you're in a commitment, be in a commitment. If you're not in a commitment, it's like, well, what? I guess because y'all took space, what does that? Taking space means people were free to date other people. And I feel like this person is having a hard time communicate with you. Maybe they don't, Three of Swords reverse is not wanting to break someone's heart. Okay. So I see this female, and she's had a change of mind. She's totally changed her mind. You two are on the same page now. And in the future, no matter how busy she is, she's going to drop everything to pick up that phone. She loves you. She's had a complete change of mind. No matter how busy she is, you're going to hear from her all the time. No matter how late she's working or if she's with family. She wants all the commitment with you. She wants to know what you're doing. She wants to know what you're doing, what you think. Overly concerned with you. But she's worried that you're going to find out about some dude. She's scared to death you're going to find out about some guy because it's going to rip everything down. Yep, and she knows that you're going to be, she was out here having her cake and eat it too, rejecting you. She'll be the one with the egg in her face and she's going to be rejected. Yep, rejected. Closure. I was just hoping we could heal this and get some closure. Yeah. So if that's a closure conversation there is no closure. There's no closure. It's just keeping your foot in the door. There's no closure. It's the same dance. I just want to have access to you while not being in a commitment and not, that's not closure. Lies. You got a spirit guide on the bottom of the deck talking about when this person calls you, when they reach out to you, when they give you any type of energy, effort, resources, or time, trust it's a lie. This person's full of shit. All cap. All cap. Sorry. Just all cap. Lies. Pathological liar. This is the type of person that just makes shit up just to make shit up. I had this conversation last night. Some people will lie because they got to get themselves out of a jam. I got pulled over. I was speeding. How fast was you going? I'm going to say I was doing 70. I know I was doing 90. This is the type of person just lies. Pathological liar. For what reason? I don't know. Make their life seem more exciting? Who knows? Who cares? A lot of lies. I would just block and delete. Raymond, I see you. RJ. Sound like my kid's mom. RJ, my question, will I receive 6 figures from a lawsuit claim? All right. I know that's right. What's going on, RJ? You worried? Worried about court? 9 of Swords, Hierophant. Worried about some type of organization. Losing sleep over it. Some type of higher organization. A cult. This could be worried about going to court or something. Oh, I'm nervous. Losing sleep about it. Do you have an attorney? Do you have an attorney, RJ? Because I think I know what I'm seeing here. You got an attorney? Uh-huh. Okay, I'm glad you said yes. Because listen, in the recent past, I'm seeing this King of Pentacles guy. And this is a guy that has influence, right? He's got pull, he's got money. King of Pentacles, you know, there's somebody got money. And when it comes to what action are we going to take, this King of Pentacles is sitting on his throne thinking before he takes action, especially when it comes to money. Because this Tower reverse, you know, what's happened happened. There's no undoing it. And whatever happened in the recent past, it was a foundational change. It disrupted everything. What action are we going to take? Because this disruption, this division of one person's actions comes to light when it comes to this occult. Was this occult? No, I'm just kidding. Whatever this place is, this higher establishment is in the reverse. And it looks like they're trying to avoid ruin. I'm trying to avoid ruin off of one person's actions. In the recent past, it's already been exposed. It's already been exposed. Hierophant reverse. Somebody here is received poor counsel. They received poor treatment. This spreads like wildfire, meaning they gain a very bad reputation. It's a devastating loss. And this King of Pentacles is trying to be strategic here, you know, when there's money involved. So right now, the challenge of the delay. Let's delay this. The challenge of the delay. Because now we're trying to figure out what we don't know. Whatever there is, there has to be a date on this. I do see somebody here trying to delay communication, hoping that it goes away. They need more time, more time. Whatever this is, it's an extremely hard decision, and they're saying they don't know, they don't have all the facts, they need more time. This more time thing is a strategy. Because when it pushes into six figures, that's enough to take this place down. So they want to close this out with less than 6. And the strategy here is the delay. Because the more that you get worried, you know, if I add 7 and a 2, I saw you worried when I broke the deck. I said, man, you really worried about this place. Well, they're in the reverse in the recent past. I mean, there's a bad reputation. There's bad news all over this in the recent past. However, right now, there's a delay. There's no communication, no talking. There's something here that's been closed. The cycle's over. Somebody here is in position here to get away with something, 9 of Pentacles, like stealing candy from a baby. Comma. Here's the deal. It looks like the current energy is there's no communication, there's no talking, there's been nothing but delays. There's a strategy here to delay it in hopes that the number goes down. Because in the future, I see something changing with this 6 figures. And I'm seeing someone here regret it. Regret it. They're going to regret this contract. They're going to regret it. There's a delay. There's a strategy here. 9 of Pentacles when it comes to money. There's been a change. There's been a change. I think we need to go to 10 of Pentacles. Right now, there's a delay. I really think you need to consider what you don't know after this thing is over. Because I feel like you're shortchanging yourself if you're only asking for 90, whatever you're asking for. Because in the future, I'm seeing something change. And when it's final, it's final. And I think this is worth more. I think it's worth more. I feel like somebody here is trying to get up in your head, get you in your feelings so that they can get you down in the 5-figure tax bracket. They're trying to get you down. They're trying to bump you down 10 grand. If I was you, I'd bump up another 10. for being pissed off and being pissed on. However, they want you to really consider this, because I feel like you could get away with this, let's just say it's 90,000. You could get away with this 90,000 right now. Because once this is over in the future, this 10 of Pentacles, it just seems like there's this one opportunity, and this could really end it. This could end everything all at once. It's like almost like an all or nothing in the future, and you regretting this. But I do see this as a strategy of the opponent. Get you all up in your head, make you worry that this thing's just going to close out, that you're going to regret it, you're not going to get anything. There's some type of strategy, and the strategy is that you'll accept lower. If I was you, let me keep my mouth out of it. Hold on. My opinion. Let me keep my opinion out of it. Queen of Cups challenge. Keep going. Yeah, this is hard. Somebody's here. There is an argument here. We're looking at the argument. And I see these people gathered. But what were they doing? A lot of poor actions here. Whatever their movements are, it's unorchestrated, it's bad. Yep, it's going to cost somebody a lot of money. Yep. So there's an offer here, an agreement for 6 figures in the recent past. There's already agreement for 6 figures in the recent past. But wait, there's more. The offer jumps up for more money, and now we're reviewing, wait a minute, I think this is worth more money. This is worth more, because there was already an agreement for 10 of Pentacles in the recent past. But wait, there's more. There's an offer here, and this person wants to review what it's worth in the recent past. They want to review it. I want to review what's worth. Let me look into it a little bit. A lot of investigation. Maybe other people are coming forward. Okay. You know, there's a strategy here of delaying it, hoping that you'll come down on the money. But then I have this female, and she's talking about her perspective on things, and there's 2 females squabbling in the current energy. They can't get their facts straight, and they begin arguing with one another there's an argument in this current energy between two females. I see another female real messy in the background. There is a female, a fire sign female in the recent past, extremely messy. However, I got these two females, and then we're trying to learn what the disagreement is between these two. What is the dispute? But that's a strategy here just to delay this closing because money's on the line. I see something changing in the future. It's just this future I'm worried about. Juggling money when this thing closes and not being happy. At any rate, I do think something in the future needs to change. I think this thing is going to is worth six figures. I see an apology in the future. So I feel like this thing is going to come with not only money, but there's something here about an apology. This apology could come with a new contract as far as priorities are concerned. Due to this past event, there's a nasty past event where something bad happened. Six of Cups reversed. This is the memory, a memory of something bad. And it's a silver lining. It's a bad memory, but they're making lemons out of lemonade. They're making a bad memory into a positive one, where this sets into motion how we prioritize things. It sets in a new cycle. There's something here very sneaky in the current energy. People weren't aware. Well, that closes out. Now this thing is, there's strategy here on how we get the money. I got two women here arguing in the current energy that can't come to terms. They can't get on the same page. They can't come to terms with whatever argument this is. I see things changing in the future. I'm seeing an apology. The apology could be written into the contract, and it's coming in, so it looks like money and apology. It looks like when it comes to priorities, those priorities have changed. It's changing how things how things go in the future for people, all based off of this nasty little event that took place in the past. You know, Six of Cups reverse. When we reminisce on a negative memory, it's putting a positive spin. With the Sun card, it's highlighting, right? We're highlighting what we did wrong in the past, and there's a silver lining where you are going to be very happy off of some poor memory that we had. But it also changes how things go in the future. It closes cycles and policies change, right? The way there's written contracts that go on in the future that change policy. Is what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, it looks like six figures or a little shy of that, but there's a strategy here on how to push this six figures up. It looks like an apology has to be written into this contract as well. Somebody here is pushing for an apology written into the contract and how we prioritize things in the future. Meaning it's bigger than just your money. There's other things that are going into this contract in the future, right? How do we prevent this from happening again? But yeah, I definitely see you getting some money. But at first, I wanted to make sure I was looking at it right. You weren't going to regret something. That's not regret. That's an apology. That's I'm sorry. Here it is in writing, and we are changing our policies going forward. Whatever that means to you. You said you were a Rothschild? Okay. I know that's right. I want to be your friend too. Miss Kardashian, Miss Rothschild. Lord Jesus. Raymond. So I'm not giving you my opinion. You know what? Here's my opinion. When somebody plays with my time like that, the price went up. You're playing with my time. The price went off. You pissed me off, and I know, like, especially if I know I'm right. This ain't no, oh my God, I'm nervous. I don't know if I'm going to get anything because I'm trying to get away with something. No, if I know I'm right and I know I'm entitled to money and you're playing with my time, the price has gone up, in my opinion. In my opinion. That's what I was going to say. But listen, me giving my opinion to this is not legal advice. And that's why I stopped, because I don't want to say that to you and cause you to regret this, and then and everything changes and you lose deals because my ego gets in the way, and now I think I'm worth $1 million kajillion because somebody's father told them they could be the president of the United States one day. Come on, you could be the first woman president. No, my parents never told me that. I wanted to be a cop when I got older. I was told no. Yeah, hold on. Let's talk about this contract change. There's something here about a contract change. Changes in this contract. There's changes. Death on the contract. This is changing on the contract. Something here is changing. I see it moving forward at a high rate of speed. Is somebody changing lawyers or something? Because I'm seeing, there's an yeah. The contract, something here is changing. Somebody could, something's coming towards you, and it's a female, very educated female, and she's had the opportunity to review this. Queen of Swords, Hermit. This is somebody that's went over it with a fine-tooth comb. It's in regards to the injury, this Four of Swords injury. She's looking for lies. She's looking for lies and interference. Yeah. So there's an agreement here. It's time to put this burden to bed, and here's the offer. Everything changes in this contract. I see it coming really quick. This is a female investigator. She's had time to review everything, especially with the injury. This is testimony. I mean, female investigator, it could be a doctor or what. But she spent a while reviewing this when it comes to the Four of Swords injuries, healing and such. And there's an agreement. 2 out of 3 people is agreeing here. And I'm just trying to be witty there. But the Two of Cups is here. She is giving, she agrees. There's something here about the Ten of Wands. This is too much. I've seen enough. I don't need to do any more. Here's the offer, Knight of Cups. There's an offer coming. It's been reviewed. Thank you. Hey Monique, I think I missed you the other night. You was waiting around. I didn't get to you. I think Lisa vibes too. I think you was waiting around. I didn't get to you either. Angel, Spirit, Love, I see you. It's just I have to scroll down. I lose my place. And then people say, oh, I think I was skipped or I'm next. Ain't that many of you here. I shouldn't be getting that confused. Raymond Torres. Boy. What do you want? What does Raymond Torres want? I know what he wants. Okay, listen, Raymond. I've given you this message a couple times. This relationship from the past, they feel like they weren't treated fairly. They were judged harshly. They want to return. They're very vulnerable. They're miserable. They've given something up. They're humiliated. Their lies have been exposed. They've healed. They've gotten over it. They get crafty. They're having a hard time pushing towards you for whatever reason. This is beat feet, pound sand. So they're getting resourceful on how to physically come towards you. But that's hard because when they try to look you up, they can't find you or they don't know what you drive. So there's something here about a physical challenge of coming towards you. And they're looking for you, but they don't see you. They're asking other people. Where does he hang out? I don't see him. Where's he been? I don't see him. I don't know if you don't have a social media presence because they don't see you. And this is not what they asked for, especially if they went to a magician, somebody and tried to use somebody else's resources, like somebody else's transportation, somebody else's username. Well, I'm looking and I still don't see him. So what the hell? This is no good. The star reverse, this is not an answered prayer. What gives? This is humiliating. Okay. So they're hanging out there. This has been going on forever. So wherever it is that you are at, it looks like you're well invested there. You're getting some type of public attention, or this is some type of platform. This person wants to confront you. Hey friend. Because wherever you're going, they're going. They see that you're moving up and that it looks like you're making progress towards financial goals, especially. And you look good. This next cycle, I see a love offer coming. I see a love offer coming towards you, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing this gnat from the past still keep an eye on you as well. A real piece, and I know I sound mean, but can you hear the I'm being condescending when I review the past? This person's embarrassing themselves. They're coming across as a stalker, obsessive. They're using other people's, you name it, other people's social media accounts, their vehicles, miserable, vulnerable. It's like, give it up already. So then they get crafty. They're trying to come towards you. This isn't an answered prayer. I don't know what that's about, star reverse. If they went to a magician, that shit went back. Magician with the challenge of the 8 of Wands, they didn't know if this was them playing around in the kitchen, they didn't know what the hell they were doing. And I mean that with all sincerity. Page of Swords challenge, 2 of Swords challenge. They just looking up, this is somebody reading the ingredients. Like you make hamburger helper and didn't read all the ingredients or didn't read how to put the shit in order, and now you got to dig it out of the trash and it doesn't turn out. This isn't an answered prayer at all. I don't know what they doing, but the challenge of where that's even going. You know, you've got this magician upright with all these resources, and the challenge of where that shit's even hit. Who knows? And I mean that with all sincerity. Oh shit. You've got these 2 cards on the Page of Swords, whatever they're looking at, they don't even know. The Star reverse, the Hangman reverse. This is just childish, and it's left someone very miserable and vulnerable. It's coward's work. It's a coward. It's someone that is extremely biased. Judge someone wrong. They judged them wrong, very judgmental. And guess what? Sometimes we're wrong, especially about this relationship. In the meantime, in between time, I see you just working and improving on yourself and sticking out like a winner. A lot of attention. I'm on a stage right now singing your favorite song. You're getting a lot of attention. You're moving forward. People are noticing you. You're attractive. The cycle's been closed. I see a new love offer here, but I see this person from the past. I see them in a big hurry to come towards you as well, because where you going, they trying to be on what you want. Okay. Now, if you want this person back, by all means, people make mistakes. Um, you know, but do it. Do what you want to do. But that's what I'm saying for you. Okay? All right. Angel Spirit Love, you're going to have to give me a minute because I've been missing some people here. There's 2 ladies I've been missing. C.S. Waterhouse. C.S. Waterhouse experiencing a tense situation. You and your boo had a huge argument. Is he going to come back tonight? C.S. Waterhouse want to know. Her and the boyfriend had a big old fight. Or whoever. He and he, who knows. They had a big fight. Damn. I hope they ain't drinking and driving. For real. Was this person drinking? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Was somebody supposed to be a DD? C.S. Waterhouse. It's funny. It's not funny. It's ironic because you got all this water crowning the energy. Waterhouse. Man. I just hope this person ain't a drinker because listen, the challenge of rejection and getting in a car and I just see this person stuck, locked up. This person might be calling you, all right, calling you for bond money. I'm not kidding. Page of Cups Hierophant. You've got to collect call. Did I go out? Yeah, I'm seeing you've got a collect call from the county, the Popo. At any rate, listen, it looks like the challenge of boredom in the recent past. Boredom. And somebody here is feeling undervalued, underappreciated. The challenge of them leaving and they just feel stuck. It's like all we do is sit here. In the future, this person reaches out. Of course they reach out. Now, as far as timing, it might be tomorrow. This person hasn't moved on. My God, they're still, you're all they can think about. Hell, can they even use the car without your permission? Because it just seems like they're tied to you. Are you married? You know, Hierophant. It looks like, where would they go? Your name's on a car title. This person's pouting. There's pouty energy. I'm pouting. The challenge of them leaving, but they just stuck to you. Yeah, of course they're going to talk to you. Do y'all have kids together? Page of Cups Hierophant. Looks like you're married. Of course they have to talk to you. However, I'm standing on what I said. The challenge of rejecting that last drink in the recent past. I see this person in the car, and wherever the car is, the challenge of them going to jail in the current energy. Yeah, I think you might even get a call from the Popo, the county. You have a collect call from, yeah. I'm trying to tell you. What does that look like to you? That looks like somebody in a car and not going very far. And I see the challenge of them, you know, hey, last call. You want another drink? I'll buy you one. I'm telling you, but you do what you want with that information. However, yes, of course they are. I mean, listen, you need to stop caring so much. Who cares? You got an argument. It's a disagreement. So what? But that's just me. Sorry, I'm so jaded. But not really. I'm not really that sorry. And that was for C.S. Waterhouse. You have a collect call from. C.S. Waterhouse, boo. Boo, I'm sorry. I love you. Please. Please come get me. Okay, Lisa. Lisa vibes. I guess I'm saying it right. Lisa vibes. Is my family working against me? I'm seeing a big old betrayal grudge in the past, girl. What's going on with Lisa vibes? She wants to know if the family is her family. Is her family working against her? They nosy as all hell. I'm just being mean. I'm just being mean. Don't listen to me. Give me that Page of Swords. Girl. Jeezy peasy. Okay. Lord. Judge, I mean, I don't know. Go ahead. What's this? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are very strong-minded person here when it comes to you. You know, there's no working against you, Lisa vibes. Okay, let's put that to rest right now. Nobody's working against you at all, at all. Whoever this person is, they've known you. They've known you since you was a little girl. They know you like the back of their hand. They know you. They can take one look at you and know when you're up to no good. So the reason that you've piqued their interest is that you've recently mentioned something about the past, the recent past. In the past, you said something about a prior event that didn't make sense. The math wasn't mathing, and I mean that figuratively and literally. Whatever you said, it was a fond, you repeated some type of fond memory, and it drew doubt in their minds. It drew suspicion in their minds. How did you make that happen? Because the math doesn't math. And this is coming from a parent, a family member, someone considerably older than you that knows the cost of applesauce. Your current energy is the reason that they're looking and being snoopy is because they don't understand where you're getting all this money. They don't. They don't understand where the money's coming from. These gifts. This person could also feel like it's a lot of money for one person to have in their possession, and they want, they want to share some of that control. Or they feel like you're not telling them everything because of the money, and the money has some type of control over this. They're confused about where the money's coming from. It's a lot of money. To them, it's a lot of money for someone your age. And they're saying that you're a pretty girl, but whatever you're doing is dangerous. That you're a real pretty girl, but this 5 of Pentacles business, it's coming across as somebody who's unemployed. And whatever you're doing, you're hanging around the wrong side of the tracks in very dangerous areas. Now, this person is talking to you, this family person. When they're talking to you, they're talking about cars and what you're doing. And the conversation is very easy. Very easy. What you've been up to. But whatever you shared, the math didn't math. No. No. Because there's something here about money. Bad news on money. Somebody here is extremely selfish, miserable. There's a gentleman here that's a tyrant. He doesn't give a shit about anybody, and he doesn't have any empathy for anyone. I don't know where this girl's getting that kind of money. And then they're talking about you, and they're saying, well, she doesn't work or she's broke, and that whatever action you're taking, you're hanging around very shady people that are dangerous. Now, as far as someone doing something to you, no. This is family that's genuinely concerned about your behavior. This person is just convinced that you're out making deals with the mafia in Colombia somewhere. That you're in Colombia making mafia deals with Al Capone. The worst possible case scenario, or that you're twerking it up on stage. That you're turning tricks at some club. That's what they're convinced. But no, there's nobody working against you. No. There's a gentleman here that doesn't have a lot of nice things to say, but nobody's working against you. Lisa vibes, no. I see a lot of concern about you. I see one person that's extremely concerned, and the other one is saying, to hell with it. I don't care. I don't feel sorry for this person. They get everything. They want to hang around with bums. They want to hang around with thugs and unemployed losers. Let them get everything that's coming for them. The other one, no. This person cares about you, but nobody's doing anything. Not that I see in your spread. Okay? Monique. Clayton, you still here? Does Harold want me to leave him alone? Monique, thank you for waiting. Does Harold want me to leave him alone? With a name like Harold, he should be thrilled that a girl as pretty as you want anything to do with him. Gives me Steve Urkel vibes. Anyways, Monique Clayton, does Harold want me to leave him alone? Harold. Jeez, gee golly willikers. He got a name whiter than mine. Oh, Lord. Who here is dabbling in the abracadabra? Somebody here dabbling. Side note. I'll do some side note work here. Somebody here dabbling in the abracadabra. Better be careful now. You hear? You better be careful now, you hear? Somebody here want to dabble in a little bit of abracadabra. You better be careful now, you hear? Good Lord. I'm going to spin a little side note here, and then I'll move on with the reading. Something's been going on for a long time, and I'm not so for sure, but this just feels stuck, and I want to win with this person, so what are my options? How do I win this person? Because I just feel stuck. There's been no changes. So what would this priest tell me to do? Because a high priest on a moon is telling you how to trap somebody, how to bind them to thine self, because you want to win. What are my options to bind this 20 What she asked you for? $20. Make you holler. Bad karma. Current energy is bad karma. Very unfortunate event for this spellcaster. There's some, I can't get away from it, and I'm going to touch on it, and I'll go back to the reading. However, there's bad karma. Very unfortunate event for spellcasting here. Somebody here was very resourceful, used all their resources too. Bad karma. Very unfortunate. Somebody here got resourceful on how to drop everything. Boy, they dropped something. Dropped some change and got all this shit, got all this investment, wanting someone to drop something and permanently invest somewhere else. Drop this and invest here. Somebody's used a lot of resources too, dropped a pretty penny. And they got all the bags and all the ingredients. In the future, this is really going to be hard to make up in the heavens in a spiritual community. There's the challenge of temperance on this answered prayer, because there's something here that you don't know, or you didn't think would ever come out, or you didn't foresee this. There's a lot of spiritual stuff here about foreseeing and forewarning. The challenge of healing this, and there's an answered prayer here that you never thought about. But on another note, whoever's doing all this and dropping all this money, there's a challenge of making things up. There's karmic debt here. There's karmic debt. Something you never considered about manipulation of this kind of work. However, this has been going on for a while, and you need to try. Your intuition's been pulling on you that you can't trust everything that you see. However, you feel bound to this. All you want to do is win with this individual, and I see you looking at the options, like, how do I win? Right now, you're just in a very uncomfortable cycle, and I'm seeing you trying to make the best out of it. And it's like, well, okay, there's this unfortunate event happening right now, but what resources do I have at my disposal? What can I get rid of? Or what can I refurbish? Something like that. Because somebody here gets crafty and they drop something and then they want to invest somewhere else. They're going to just focus on what's working in their life and cut the rest of it that's out. So where I'm going with this, whatever's going on between you and Harold, something here has been gnawing on this person for a while. And if this is Harold's energy, I got to tell you, he doesn't tell you everything that's going on in his mind. It looks like he's very focused on winning, and he's looking at options on how to win at life. Something very unfortunate's happening with him right now, and he's trying to be creative. He's trying to cut off what does not serve him, and that could be selling off items and focusing on what is working on his life. Maybe that's refurbishing items that he can, he's working with what he has, the tools at his disposal. In the future, this person may want to heal it with you. And when they do, they're going to tell you some stuff that you never considered before. It's almost like you're not the main character in this. If that's what's going on, and I'm just reading Harold's energy, you're not the main character. His focus and attention seems to be elsewhere, and it looks like it's money. And there's something here you never thought of before. Now, I'm going to stand on what I said about the abracadabra as well. However, I feel like all of it applies. Okay? I know desperate people do desperate things and all. And I don't see anything bad, even in the spell work that I'm looking at. If there is a little bit of witchy poot in here, I don't see any bad or ill intentions, right? So it's like, well, yeah, I did something, but I don't see ill intent. So this is like, well, I just wanted us to be successful together, and I just wanted this and that, and I didn't mean any harm. Okay. But it's still attempting to manipulate free will. Now, whether you did it or you didn't, it's none of my business. However, if this is just Harold's energy, his focus is elsewhere, and he doesn't tell you everything. He's trying to make lemonade out of lemons here. He's been served lemons, and now he's trying to figure out how to make lemonade. It just feels like the main character in his life right now is not you. I don't feel like it's another person. I feel like it's money and trying to win at life. Okay? So what I'm doing is I'm offering you an out there. There's something here about not getting along with family division. I see this guy. He's a good-looking guy. He's taking action, but whatever he's doing, it's very difficult. This is stressful, and this is heavy, physical. This requires physical effort. And whatever he's doing, he's waiting around on some payoff. He's waiting around on a payoff. I need this to work. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, my. Oh, no. Whew. Man, I'm going to tell you something. Wow. Listen, Linda. If this is something, I'm going to go back. If this is something here has been hard. If someone got the bright idea to look into why things, if someone paid for something, whatever they see, it's going back. That didn't work. It's going back. It didn't work. Eight of Wands reverse, it's going back. It's going back so fast. Eight of Pentacles reverse, it did not work. All it did, Strength reverse, all it did was leave someone extremely vulnerable. Oh, man. They worked together with people to do this. Oh, this is embarrassing. This is being caught red-handed with your hand in a cookie jar. This is embarrassing. It's humiliating to some gentleman. Oh, man. Better hope, it just feels like something. I better hope nobody ever finds out. Tell you what, this boy's going to be humiliated. Now, if he's trying to create something that is frowned upon, I can see that as a possibility as well. I see him being embarrassed. Yeah. There's a lot of chaos and a lot of arguing at this time. Whatever that's about, honey, whatever that's about. C.S. Waterhouse, I read for you. Will Roman return safely? I'm telling you, I feel DUI going on up in there tonight. Did you see your reading? Because it had DUI written all over it. Miss Wright just sent me a makeup brush, girl. Are you trying to tell me something? Girl, go do your hair and your makeup, baby. Better get out of them sweatpants, girl. Innit Sims reposted my question, do I have to be careful about someone younger who's currently pursuing me? Is he a player? She's got some younger person, or he, I can't tell if you're a female or a male, but some younger gentleman is younger, and this person wants to know if they're being played. Is he just playing games? Is he a player? Player from the Himalaya. What? I am beside myself with this reading. I am just shocked by this reading. It was going so well. What? Coming back with a vengeance. The hell? All right, how do you get Nine of Swords, clarifying Nine of Swords? Make that make sense. You know, I don't know how this is going to make sense to you. I'm just going to read it because I'll be pulling all night. What's your name? And it ends. Do I have to be careful about someone younger who's currently romantically pursuing me? Is he a player? No, I don't see him a player. No, that's not the problem at all in this reading. So the recent past, I see him pursuing you. He wants to make it work. He really does. He wants to make this work. He wants the American dream. And I also think that he's got a small savings account. This person's coming across as being financially responsible. When they come towards you, they're extremely nervous, but they're all focused on you. And when I'm looking at why are they nervous? Well, they're making a lot of eye contact with you. And the challenge of this date. And whatever you say, they want to be perceived as honest with integrity, but they're so scared. You got butterflies, so many butterflies for this gentleman, this guy. He's nervous. He wants you to see him, as a provider. He wants to take you out to a nice place. But in the future, I see us having a great time. This is the part that took me out. We're waiting around. Everything's great. Oh, happy day. You look amazing. You look beautiful. But what the hell? This thing, there's something about the future. If I got to give you a warning, listen. The minute that you're happy, you're glowing, you're beautiful, there's something here about a tower, where nothing will ever be the same. There's some hater here. You've got somebody hating on this thing, and it's a female. This woman wants to return. She's bitter. She's nasty. She's mean. She's ghetto. She's very biased. She's extremely judgmental. She feels rejected. She feels sorry. She has this feel sorry for me complex. Victim. She's playing victim. I want to come back. She's mean. She's jealous. She's bitter. She's vindictive. She's ghetto. She's full of shit. She's lying. She's a victim, and she's going to come out the woodwork. And I picked that up in the recent past. Something was working well. He could have been building a family, and all of a sudden that changed. And he held back and healed for a little bit. And then he's trying to get it back out there. And he's very nervous about this date with you. He wants you to see him as a grown-up. He wants you to see him as mature. However, he is nervous about this. And part of the reason he's nervous is he might have to tell you the truth about some crazy. But no, I don't see no player energy here. I do see some weirdo. Looks like probably one of his exes that want to return in the future. That would be the only cautionary tale I see red flags on. But I don't see no player energy here at all. Just a hater that's trying to that's trying to destroy this thing before it ever gets off the ground. Somebody's trying to destroy it before it ever even gets off the ground. That's all I'm seeing in the future. I mean, she's going to pull every trick in the book. Bitter, vindictive, nasty. She's poor. She's a victim. How could you do this to me? I'm sick. I'm dying. I'm on the street. You know, she's willing to say and do anything. She's willing, and she's bitter and mean and nasty and vindictive. That's the only thing I see. That's all. I mean, that might be part of the future. So if I had to give you the red flag warning on it. Okay? Okay. Okay. I've been on here 2 hours, 23 minutes. I'm about to call it. I've got to go. Does Marie like Brenda? Brenda's picking up that maybe the girl don't really like her. Does Marie like Brenda? Watch her, because she might steal your chain. Truth. Damn. Listen, as far as, yeah, I mean, like if she's in your house, wherever you two are hanging out at, you've picked up that this person is up to no good. I don't know if she's being too friendly or what. Because she has this way of, I don't know if this is, like there's something about working together with you and even admiring, but then there's something sneaky about her. Sneaky. She's trying to get away with something. And it's some form of control that she's doing. So when it comes to relationships or whatever this setting is that you are in with her, she has a very manipulative way where I don't know if she's complimenting you and then criticizing you. There's some form of control with her. This is a challenging situation. The challenge is it's hard. There's something here physically hard about it. Whatever you suspect of her is true. It's true. To me, she comes across like an ass kisser with hidden agendas. She wants control. And the challenge is you're more of a challenge. This is hard. You're going to see this accurately in the future. That's the truth. She's up to no good. But it's like, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That's the game she's playing with you, Brenda. Something about control. This is something about control, 10 of Wands challenge where this is just too hard for you. There's a challenge of this is too hard for you. You're going to see the truth. There's a strategy here, working together with this person, kind of admiring. And then the challenge of this is too much for you. It's too hard for you. There's something here about wanting to control a narrative, wanting control. And the challenge here of who's the stronger person? This is too hard for you. You're going to see the truth in the future. There's a challenge of control here, and this person's got a strategy to take that control. Just going to dial the pressure up. Well, this person's gotten very creative, and they feel like they've won in the past, that they're like the favorite or something. And I see this person rushing towards someone aid. They could be younger, but they're very attractive. They're being very impulsive, and they're jumping out here, and they're just ready to do anything. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, I'm in a big hurry, right? Yeah, this person's taking a risk, boy. They're willing. They're doing it. There's too much money here. There's a vehicle here. They feel like they've hit this wall though, and they're right at the breaking point of something, tipping in their favor. So this person is really putting it on as far as, I can do that. I can taking on all these errands and really trying to showcase their talent, that they are multifaceted, that they are strong enough to take on all this. In the recent past, this person could have, you could have felt confused by this person, or they tried to paint you in the light of, you don't know, or you're always busy with something else, meaning there's delays with you. But I do have this is a hard decision in the recent past. There's something about a very difficult decision in the recent past. This person could have a way of getting creative and keeping you from knowing certain information, and that's how they've kept winning at this. By controlling some information. Yeah. So in the future, as far as if this involves moving, it's like, well, I don't have to, I'm not going to criticize anybody. I'm not going to get involved. If this involves moving to a body of water, there's a hard decision here about where someone's going to go. Somebody here is not for sure how much money is involved in the recent past. Yeah. Somebody here's not for sure how much money's involved, or they just don't have an account of how much money. It's just like a little bit of money here and there, but was it? Because somebody's considering this a full-time job. That's why they're hanging around there all the time. They're like a caregiver. They do whatever this person asks them to do. They feel like they've hit this breaking point, and that's why they're speeding up all these actions. And this is working for them. Hang out there long enough, you'll see. Because in the future, there's something here about going across a body of water, and what action is someone going to take regarding a home, regarding housing, regarding something like that. You're going to see this person's point of view. It's not hard to see what they're doing. Here, boy. Anyway, I'm done, y'all. 2 hours, 30 minutes. Thank you for being here, Thelma. Thank you for helping. Thank you for booting out the crazies. I mean that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this long. Thank you all for the new subs. Thank you for all my supporters, my friends that visit every time I come on. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love and the likes, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.